Hello dear children. Today we are going to learn about petroleum and natural gas. You know that petrol is used as a fuel in light automobiles such as motorcycles, scooters and cars. Heavy motor vehicles like trucks and tractors run on diesel. Petrol and diesel are obtained from a natural resource called petroleum. Do you know how petroleum is formed? Petroleum was formed from organisms living on the sea. As these organisms died, their bodies settled at the bottom of the sea and got covered with layers of sand and clay. Over millions of years, absence of air, high temperature and high pressure transformed the dead organisms into petroleum and natural gas. Here is a picture that shows the deposits of petroleum and natural gas. You see that the layer containing petroleum oil and gas is above that of water. That is because we already learned that oil and gas are lighter than water. They do not mix with it. Here, when we think about the density of these substances, water is more denser than oil, so that oil floats on water. Our next topic is refining of petroleum. We know petroleum is a dark oily liquid. It has an unpleasant odor. Odor means smell. That is, it has an unpleasant smell. It's a mixture of various constituents such as petroleum gas, petrol, diesel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax, etc. The process of separating the various constituents or fractions of petroleum is known as refining. It's carried out in a petroleum refinery. Petroleum is also called black gold due to its great commercial importance. Many useful substances are obtained from petroleum and natural gas. These are termed as petrochemicals. These are used in the manufacture of detergents, fibers, polythene and other man-made plastics. Now you can see the representation of various constituents of petroleum. Here we use the method fractional distillation to separate the components or constituents of petroleum. I'll explain the uses of each one. First one is LPG, liquefied petroleum gas, which we commonly use as a fuel for home and industry. Next one is petrol, which is used as motor fuel, aviation fuel and solvent for dry cleaning. Kerosene, which is used for stoves, lamps and for jet aircraft. Next one is diesel. It is used as a fuel for heavy motor vehicles, electric generators, etc. Lubricating oil is used for lubrication. Next one is paraffin wax. It is used in ointments, candles, Vaseline, etc. Next one is bitumen. Bitumen is one of the petroleum products which we use to make paints and surfacing roads. These are the various constituents of petroleum, and now we have discussed the uses of these things. Next topic is natural gas. Natural gas is a very important fossil fuel because it is easy to transport through pipes. It is stored under high pressure as compressed natural gas, that is CNG. Full form of CNG is compressed natural gas. CNG is used for power generation. It is now being used as a fuel for transport vehicles because it's less polluting. That is the speciality of CNG. It is less polluting and it is a cleaner fuel. The great advantage of CNG is that it can be used directly for burning in homes and factories where it can be supplied through pipes. Such network of pipelines exist in Vadodara, that is in Gujarat, and some parts of Delhi and other places. Natural gas is also used as a starting material for the manufacture of a number of chemicals and fertilizers. India has vast reserves of natural gas. Okay children, today we learned about fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas. In the beginning of this chapter, we learned about some natural resources like inexhaustible and exhaustible. Example for exhaustible natural resources are fossil fuels, forests, minerals, etc. You know that coal and petroleum are fossil fuels. It required the dead organisms millions of years to get converted into these fuels. On the other hand, the non-reserves of these will last only a few hundred years. Moreover, burning of these fuels is a major cause of air pollution. Their use is also linked to global warming. It is therefore necessary that we use these fuels only when absolutely necessary. This will result in better environment, smaller risks of global warming, and their availability for a longer period of time. It is our responsibility to conserve these fossil fuels. We can save it for later use. I hope you understand. Thank you.